guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you what we've got our son for Christmas. Bear in mind he's just turned 1, so this is all based on his age and kind of within the next 6 months, even up to a year. So some key points I wanted to kind of point out is that it has just been his birthday in November, so with his birthday and Christmas being so close together, we haven't got him a lot. Just because he did get some stuff for his birthday and he's also going to get stuff for Christmas. On that point, we said that we originally made the plan of anybody who wanted to buy for him, including ourselves, we're going to get him toys for now for his birthday and toys for later for Christmas. So toys that he could grow into, you know, within 6 months to a year, just with him not really getting anything in the year after Christmas up until his birthday again. So that's why we made that plan originally. Another point is we've not got him a lot because we know he's got so many people that want to buy for him. You know, he's got 2 wonderful aunties, he's got a wonderful uncle and 2 sets of amazing grandparents that all want to spoil him and wanting to get him something special. So we've not overloaded him with things from ourselves or from Santa, just so then he's not got so much stuff that is kind of overwhelming for him, because we know that can be a big thing for kids at this time of year. We wanted to get him books. We love books, we want to encourage books as much as possible, but we haven't bought him any books for Christmas. And this is not something we'll stick by. We want to be able to do the, something to wear, something to read, something to play with kind of concept each year. But this year we don't need to do that because it's just been his birthday. He got so many books, some really good ones, but so many books that we didn't feel the need to buy anymore. We're actually so overwhelmed with books that we've actually had to create a rotation for them within the playroom. So yeah, we didn't want to get him any books just because he'd got so many for his birthday. So this is what I got my son for Christmas. So I've got this little basket here where we're keeping everything in. Some things are secondhand, some things are brand new. We've kind of just gone open-minded. Most of his things in his playroom are secondhand, so we honestly do not mind as long as they're in a good condition and they serve a purpose. Then we enjoy them and he enjoys them. So I will just get started. One of the things we really struggled with was if he needed something that was like a set, or that we wanted to get something that would grow with him, he could add to it. It wasn't just one thing. It wasn't just one kind of toy that couldn't do anything else, couldn't be with anything else. And so we went back and forth. We looked at the Fisher-Price Little People, we looked at the Early Learning Centre Happy Land sets. We did get a couple of things second-hand, but realised that we were just getting new sets when he already has Duplo, which has people, it has animals, it has, the construction side of things, and it has the vehicles. So we were kind of buying something that we already kind of had, that he also loves. He loves Duplo. So we decided not to get anything else on that part and just kind of get a few little things to see what he would like, because he can't tell us what he likes. The only thing that we know he loves is things that make a noise, remotes, buttons and cocoa melons. So that's all we can go off. So we decided to just get him a few little things that interest him in different areas, and just to see if we can find a new love for him and maybe spark a new joy somewhere along the way. So first things first, we went along the VTech Toot Toot range. So we discovered these second-hand originally, and we've picked up some through a friend. We've picked up some new ones. So the first one we've got is the Toot Toot Driver's car. So it is for 1 to 5 years, and we found these because we like the fact that you can build on this, so you can buy obviously sets and track and everything to go with it. But he loves things that make a noise. He loves buttons and pressing things and like kind of interacting in that sense. He likes figuring things out, and he also loves wheels. So he got some wooden cars for his birthday, and he really enjoys them. But we thought to kind of like mesh the two together, we'd get some that make a noise, which the tuk-tuk drivers do. So we are kind of testing out this, seeing if he loves them, seeing how he plays them and kind of interacts with them. So then maybe next year for his birthday, we can get him an actual set. By that point, I think he'll want to play with it and actually like use the ramp and things like that. Whereas right now, I don't think he would realise that the track goes with the train and like the cars and everything go together. So we just thought we'd get him the cars, start off there, start small and see how he gets on. So yep, this is the car, the VTEC tuk-tuk car. So very excited for that. He'll love the kind of interactiveness of that. Following on that theme, we got an ambulance. So there you go, the VTEC tuk-tuk driver's ambulance. So I think he'll really love that because the doors open at the back, there's buttons on the side, on the top, and you can... Drivers, drivers, I'm a driver's ambulance. Let's turn my white lights on. If someone needs help, he loves things that make sounds and noises and sings. Anything that sings, he loves, so he will enjoy these. Another one we've ordered that we're just waiting to come from eBay is actually a tow truck. So I'll leave a picture of that on the screen somewhere here, and then I'll leave a link to where you can buy one online in the description. Everything that we have purchased, I'll leave a link if I can on to where you can find them online, or an alternative if they are secondhand and no longer available. So yeah, he's got the car, the ambulance and a tow truck, and I think between those he'll have... Hurry! How did I turn this off? Stop. So sorry. So between those three, I think he'll have a nice collection of those cars, so we can really find out if he enjoys those or not. The next thing on the list is the Fisher-Price. It's like a little game and learn controller. So he loves remotes and buttons, so he's going to really enjoy this. It looks a little young because it says 6 to 36 months, but it's more like... Oh my gosh, that ambulance is persistent. So yes, it might look a little young for him, but we do a lot of things where he loves just sitting to play with something small. He's not like into big things. So yes, I think even though this looks a little young, he will really enjoy it. He will spend hours of fun playing with that. And we are going away in January, so we're going on a long flight, so this will help with that flight to keep him entertained. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so we really enjoy. I think he'll love that and spend forever playing with it and twizzling all the kind of controls and everything on there. Something that we got second hand for 50p was just this little poppet butterfly. So it just literally it's basically those pop things that kids have gone through the phase. I don't know if it's still a thing. I see a lot of them second hand now for like 20p. So, but we picked this up for 50p because we just thought in his stocking he'll love it and he can just sit and fiddle with it and he'll just get some kind of enjoyment out of it. And for 50p it was a nice little win. So I don't think I can see a brand on this. It's quite nice and thick though, thick plastic. It's very like baby friendly in that sense. If I find something similar or this one, I will link it in the description. But yeah, so 50p from a little baby sale, and I think he'll really enjoy it. Next on the list is another new used item that we found at a baby sale. Baby flashcards. So this is by the Usborne brand. So we've got these. It shows you on the back, like it's got a colour on one side and then the animal on the other side, so it's like a dual purpose, so you can learn colours and his animals. It says help your baby recognise animals and their names with the delightful set of sturdy double-sided flashcards. So we originally saw a video, I can't remember who did it, that they said that they loved the flashcards. I think my friend also has some for her 2-year-old and they really enjoy them. So I think this will be really good for him to do a little bit of learning. And just, yeah, I think these were £1 second hand. If I find them, I'll leave them in the link in the description. But yeah, so we're excited to see how he responds to those. So that's kind of like his learning element part of the gifts. The rest is kind of just fun. So yeah, this is a nice little learning thing for him, which I'm very excited for. Next on the list is something he actually discovered when swimming. So he and Cora go swimming together, they do swim classes, and he discovered these little spinners. So they're whirly squigs, fun little spinners, and you can, the suction cups, so they stick to things, so you can stick them to a surface, you can stick them to windows, you can stick them to anything. So yeah, and then they just spin. So, and he loves doing like wheels and spinning things. I think he's really interested in how things work. So he's gonna really love these. So he did discover these at swimming, really enjoyed them. So Cora found them for him. We found these on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, something I think he'll really enjoy. He will spend a lot of time kind of just figuring these out and just having a lot of fun, I think. And again, these will be nice on the flight because we can stick them to the window and he can just entertain himself, and that's kind of fun in that sense too. And these by Tommy and Fat Brain Toy. I think they're kind of together on this one. I'm not sure, but I'll leave a link in the description. Another thing we got, I've seen somebody, so we have a friend that's got a baby that's about 2 weeks younger than Oliver, and they've got one of these already, and we both saw it when we originally started putting a list together of things that we think he would like for Christmas for other people to buy. And we originally saw it, didn't think much more of it because we thought somebody else might buy it, but it turns out nobody is, so we've got it for him. And I'm really excited because I think he will like get so excited about this toy. I think he's gonna like do that baby squeal that he does, that's so fun. I think he's going to love it and I can't wait for him to see it. I'm so excited. It's like a funny puller, they call it. So this is the toy. And it's got like, so it's got like a central kind of area. It kind of looks like a planet in the central, and then there's all these different like wires that you pull and they make different noises. They've got different textures to them. So some are like bumpy, some are like bobbly, some of them are smooth. There's all like different textures of them and it looks really fun. And it's got some little poppet things as well on the side. So it's all different like sensory play for him. So this will be really fun for him, really great on the plane again. Yeah, and just like general, sometimes he just likes to sit in one place and kind of just like play with something. Like he loves playing with his Duplo, stacking and breaking things up. So yeah, I think he'll really enjoy this. Another thing we got, I think this is the last thing we've got him actually. Oh, there's two things. So something I've got for his stocking is the Milky Bar little reindeers. I've got him 2 and these will, you know, they probably won't even have the full thing in one go. So, but they were just a little something different to put in his stocking and that I kind of like because him and Cora both like Milky Bar. So it was something for them more than it is for Oliver. It was just something for them to bond over in that sense. So that's a little thing that I found. And then we have the last thing we have bought. We're still thinking about one more thing, but I'll get into it in a minute. So the last thing was another thing that he discovered at swimming, and it's the Bright Starts Shake and Spin activity balls. And these are like the rattle, they make different noises. They're also for cognitive development because there's kind of like a ball and it's broken up to different kind of points. I'll leave a picture and I'll leave a link to the listing in the description. And you can literally like turn just a middle section or a side section So it's really good for like dexterity, you know, like figuring things out, moving them, small hand movements and stuff like that. So they're really good. They're another like learning kind of thing, but also I really enjoy them. So that's everything we got our 1-year-old for Christmas this year. Obviously there's nothing major there, but there is one thing that we are trying to get for him. We have left it a little late, but it was due to another family member saying that they were going to get it for him, but now they can't. So now we're trying to get it, and we're trying to get him a pickler. So a pickler is one of those triangles that like wooden triangles that you can climb. It's like a climbing frame, and they also, most of them fold away. We are trying to get hold of one. We did put in a order last night for one, but unfortunately it's going to arrive after Christmas, so we're just trying to find one that could get here beforehand. We did originally find one on John Lewis, but they're sold out, and now we're just trying to scramble to find one. We've been looking second hand as well. We've kind of searched every kind of possibility. Cora's really good at these things, so no doubt she'll find one eventually. It's just more of getting his hands on one before Christmas, because we would love to think that he can come down Christmas morning and it's there and it's exciting, but it's probably more for us than it is for him, because he won't understand what's going on. So yeah, that's the biggest thing that we're going to be buying him, the pickler. He's starting to climb stuff. He really likes he's getting into his walking, pretty much walking solo now most of the time. He's getting into climbing the furniture, so we think this would be a nice kind of encouragement and development thing for him, and it grows with him. This is something that he can have up until, you know, 5 or 6, so we're really excited. Hopefully we'll get one. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you for joining me in this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've been able to find some kind of inspiration. Again, don't feel the need to buy a lot of things for Christmas, especially if you've got a lot of family that want to buy for your children. You know, a nice rule is to go buy there's a few variations, but it's something to wear, something to play, something to read. I really like that concept, because I think then at least you are not getting run away with different things, and you can kind of just cater it, bring it back in, and just kind of make it really nice and simple. They don't have to have too much stuff, especially if you're not somebody who likes a lot of stuff. We try to keep it quite minimal in our house, try to, you know, really cater what he's actually playing with, what he's thinking about, what he's learning. So don't think that Christmas is a time to get, you know, overrun with gifts. Just keep it simple. A lot of people just like something that, you know, homemade, thoughtful. Sometimes it is just the thought that counts. So this is our little haul, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's brought some inspiration into your, you know, gift giving ideas, and I'll see you in a video real soon, and Merry Christmas.